actually felt like it got stretched out a little farther than normal.
Were you like, get off me, man, or what were you saying? You had to be saying something.
I didn't really say anything. I mean, I don't think he meant to.
Okay.
He's just playing hard and got his hand caught in my face mask, but yeah, it's still pretty sore.
This is a trophy game coming up. Does that enter the minds of you guys at all? I mean, you got the Atlanta Lincoln thing. You guys,
it's a pretty cool thing. I remember winning it last year, and it was pretty cool. But I think a bigger thing that enters our mind is that this is our Big Ten conference play. It's Northwestern, an in-state team, and that gets you pretty fired up. Obviously, the trophy is an added ingredient, I guess you could say. But if you're not fired up for this game, as an Illini player, fan, coach, something's wrong with you. I think we're all pretty fired up about it.
Seems like there's a rivalry brewing again between these two teams. Would you agree? I mean, last year kind of.
Well, I think
those billboards tick some people off.
Yeah, I heard about the billboards, but I think anytime you get two teams that are, kind of on the rise, a rivalry starts to build, and especially with two teams that are in-state, and I think we feel like we're on the rise. I think they feel the same way. So it's always going to be a good battle once you get out there. So I think you definitely could say that a rivalry is brewing.
Is your shoulder better this week, or is it the same?
It feels pretty good, honestly. It didn't take too many shots. Any shots I did take, it wasn't really running the ball. It was just kind of like carrying out my fake type shots. But it actually feels really good today. It feels a whole lot better than it did. I go back to Sunday after the last game. It feels a whole lot better yesterday than it did, and it felt great out here today. So that was good to see.
How was your neck?
The neck is good. It's just sore. I feel like it just got stretched out a little bit.
You had some trouble moving it that Saturday.
Yeah, it just was. Yeah, it's just kind of like if you do a stretch you've never really done before. Say you haven't, touched your toes for about 2 months or something. You just go down and touch your toes real fast. That's what I felt. My neck went way back there, but it's sore. But that's the least of any of our worries at all.
Does it make you more hesitant to run when you got your neck up like that?
No, not at all. Because I feel like. I don't know. That's just my game. That's how I always, have played, and I'll never take that piece away from my game. So I'll never. If I'm hurt and can't play, then that'll be an issue. But until that day, I'll still be running around, trying to do that.
Do the coaches ever talk to you about maybe taking less hits, sliding once in a while, anything like that?
No, definitely not. We're not big slide guys, I guess you could say, and we shouldn't be. You get more yards if you're running forward and trying to make plays. But that's how I've always played, reckless abandon. So I believed in. That's what my dad taught me since I was a little kid playing. So Coach Petrino loves, Coach Zook loves it. So that's how I'm going to play.
I know you personally, you like, getting the red jersey off. Is that you like the contact? Is that kind of what it seems like?
Yeah, that's what football's all about. That's why I played the sport since I was a little kid. I played defense all the way growing up until I got to college. So I'm used to contact. It's nothing I like to shy away from. And so I love being out there Saturdays, getting hit, hitting people. It's what the game's all about.
And do you ever think about the recognition that you get for being a dual threat quarterback? There's more of them coming around, but it's kind of a different way people think about you, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. And the biggest recognition I think that helps is just trying to scare other defensive coordinators, because when you have legs that are able to threaten defenses, it helps out a whole lot. It helps your offense, helps you move the ball down the field easier, and that's the type of recognition that you like when you're threatening other defenses.